Okay, that was the freakiest shit. And, well, it's not really that freaky, but I don't spook easy, but that was, there was, like, I'll explain it in a minute. I'm trying to find my words. I'm a little, there was like just a really cold rush that went over, like I could see this, I don't know how to explain it to you. An energy went through my phone and shut it off. It's not dead at all. I can take a screenshot and show you. Like, that was crazy. And that scared the fuck out of me. My cat just jumped in the window. That keeps happening. And I'm a little edgy tonight, and I don't never like this. I'm trying to correlate what this means because that freaked me out. Like, my phone just completely shut off. Yeah, I don't know. I just need a sec. It was so cold. Like, that was the coldest spirit I've ever felt. It was so cold that I seen, like, it looked like frost. Just like frost moving. I've never seen it like that before. Normally, I've seen it so many other forms, but that's not one of them. And I don't feel uncomfortable. I just feel curious, shocked, amazed, more curious than anything, but that was interesting. Because now it's not that. It's obviously a person, but why was it so fucking cold? And why did it present itself like that? Because it's not doing that now. All right, well, I guess I have some things to dig into tonight. Today, this morning. Okay, back to the dragonfly, though. Thank you for giving me a second. I don't know how to explain to you what I seen and feel right now. So, the dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so that the light of the wisdom can shine through. I think that this is like really important, and it's also like seeing clearly and joyful and magical shit pretty much. And like can't concentrate, busy mind, and then focus on breathing, focus on breath, meditation. Are you, I don't know, look at, like, I'm just like vibrating. That's weird. And I'm not even worked up. I don't know if this pertains, like, if this is, did you just lose somebody recently, or did somebody, like, that's still here in the chat? Because a few people have mentioned it, but this is kind of, it won't go away. Someone's just staring at me. Anyway, we're gonna move along. I'm too big for that. I'm just gonna turn this way a little bit. Victory. Okay. So, victory. Your prayers have been answered, or heard and answered. So have faith. Clairsentience. What did I say? Obviously, you probably felt, I don't know, did you? Yeah, creepy for sure. You did? Okay, figured. Well, you can't make this shit up. Well, I mean, some people do, but we're not. Imagine you guys could feel it too, to a certain degree. So, clairaudience. This is, notice the loving guidance that you hear inside your mind from other people. So, you know what it means when I say, like, you can hear, they speak to you as well. Yes, I like that when I meet another one of me. So, overcoming difficulties. Yeah, for sure. Dark night of the soul in order to ascend, which is, like, totally being prepared for, like, as a collective, like, spiritual warfare and all these other things. It's like back to back to back ascension. Anyways, the worst is behind you, and it's because you went through a lot of shit. Like, it's like everything was, you know exactly what triggered everything. Like, you're like, yeah, I know. I know what I went through. I know why. Like, you take the lessons the way that they should come, so therefore you're always ascending to such a high vibration. I mean, like, it's a good feeling, isn't it? So, all of your challenges, they're just, I think this is it for a while. I think that they're done. I think it's time of, like, for peace, right? Time to use this power, this new power. Yeah, oh, shut the fuck up, dude. What did I just say? Like, literally, yeah, I've been like this since I was born, but this is why I love it. You know, it was freaky and it was a long journey my whole life, and I'm still figuring a lot of things out, but I can do a lot of cool shit. And sometimes when I'm alone, I'm like, maybe I'm crazy. I must be fucking insane, but I'm not. And this is like the joy that this brings me when it's proof. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It just fucking feels good. It's validated that I'm not nuts and that it's real. You know, I've just told you that there's something standing in my kitchen staring at me. At least, you know, some of this stuff isn't so spooky, but my life really is a paranormal trip. I'm not kidding when I say that to you guys. And I'm like never alone even when I say I'm alone. And like that freaks me out when there's no other living people, but there's like, you attract things when you're an empath. So you just have to protect yourself. But it's like a horror movie sometimes, just without the gore, right? Sometimes they do present themselves spooky like that because they haven't transitioned or figured out what's going on with them yet. Normally they won't choose that. They don't mean to scare you. You know, there is bad things out there, but you can identify that. You'll feel it. You'll see it. You'll know. You'll smell it even. So peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. I feel like that's quite vague for how cool it was. Comfort. Absolutely. Time for peace and comfort. I mean, also getting comfortable in this, like, all of this new craziness. And sorry, guys, this reading is exciting me a lot, so I'm excited to give. We're going with the flow. Sorry if you're waiting. So, yeah, just know that, like, your guides are with you. And, like, sometimes when it is uncomfortable or you're going through something overwhelming that you're not really sure how to handle or hone in on or, like, I guess, control. And your heart, like, has gone through a lot, so just don't forget that either. You know, your heart. Oh, well, like, they're helping your heart heal, but you're also doing it at, like, this insane magnitude. Look at that. Compassion. Well, that absolutely is the medicine for healing a heart. And that candle just the flame went huge. This is insane, dude. This is like all of the stuff in this little space, which is cool. Okay, that's too many. I will take that one though. Thank you. Angel therapy. I mean, even if you're not religious, I mean, we do always have angels and guides though that are kind of just assigned to us, or they choose to be with us. I don't know why I seen a disco ball. I totally seen a different scene when I looked down at that card. And yes, I'm a little stoned, but I'm also very much in my mind. So I'm here, present, I'm not crazy. Like, it's almost like there's this playful energy about this, because it almost looks like they're trying to even shoot it through, like, over this guy into, like, the ball in the hoop. Are you trying to, like, I don't know, score a shot at something, maybe? Like, whether that's I don't know. This glow up of yours has maybe got, like, other people's attention. It's okay to flaunt it, own it, wear it. Life review. Yeah. Yeah, nothing's going to be unbalanced. Crystal clear intentions, because you've got a lot of manifestation power right now, clearly. Counselor. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. I think you're like it's like reading myself, sort of. It's tripping me out a little bit, but everyone's here, right? Just got to double check. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But it is very similar. It's like energies and traits and qualities of, like, my own energy. It's very mirrored. What deck would you like Oh, hi, Easy. Welcome back. Ask the cards why you're broke. Toaster Poodle. That's a really, it's kind of a radical name. But I'm in the middle of a reading at the moment, so you'll have to wait. I think you probably know the answer to that question, though, because, like, we all know why we're broke. There's only so many answers for that. And I'm not really generic, so listen to your intuition. That was pretty generic. I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. It's probably the job or overexpending or, you know, logical things, dear. Logical things that cards don't really need to tell you. Okay, we're going to do these ones, and then I will move forward, I guess. That got really, like, long. The Jug. Light-hearted, carefree time. Going out and enjoying yourself. I think you'll meet new. You're at a, I don't know, you're leaving things behind that you've outgrown, which is important, and you're either going to feel a lot of joy about it or you already currently are. Okay. Danger, especially in money matters. This is for Mr. No Bunny Bags there in the chat. But someone new is entering your life. War Ghost. This bear is not for you unless you need to be warned about money problems or financial pinch. But I don't really think so. We've got April. Either has some significance to you, past, present, or will in the future. Cherry Blossom. Cherry blossoms. I don't know. I can smell them. They're on that card. Interesting. That's crazy. Okay, so we have you are highly thought of, and we have something important such as a new job or a raise. Also, you can resonate from this reading anybody if you need to. Hear whatever little piece of information. It's not stealing the reading. Oh my gosh. Fire sign. So we've got fire, strong, passionate, love, or hate. So one or the other, or both. They can both exist. Scissors. So cutting things out of your life that caused you dissatisfaction and or kind of any financial pinches, hang-ups, or in love, like any area of your life. Pretty much you just did a whole, like a life review. You're just like, I will not take these or accept this, but I would like to maybe look at like a different section, you know what I mean? Or upping a size and new level shit. Candle, you'll be shown the way. I think you already are, but you're following your own fire and your own light. The Turkey, someone's behaving stupidly, which caused unsettled times and needing to plan ahead, which I think you did all by yourself. And yeah, because shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, you just kind of are doing everything you need to be doing right now. Is there any specific questions? Because, like, honestly, you're... sorry, Humblebee, I was doing War Ghost, 420. Your intuition is to ask the cards. Yes, thank you, Divine Diva. You're next, too, by the way. Okay. Well, anyways, the money problems. I think that Fox card says that too. Maybe some resourcefulness and shrewdness. What do we got? Depression, anxiety. Okay, sorry, just a little side note for that one question, and then I can't ignore it now. Are you broke because you go out and have too many carefree, lighthearted times? I'm just kidding. Maybe, or maybe you need to do that in order to meet somebody that will give you a job opportunity that might, I don't know, be more beneficial for you. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This card's come out too many times tonight. Lots of blonde bitches fucking shit up. Okay, well, I'll take one more and then I'm going to continue with finishing that reading and move ahead. Maybe not. All right. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. December. And a situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Handle your money carefully. Because if you do, in a short period, short while, short journey, short time frame, if you will, good fortunes to come. You just have to make some changes. But I think you already know that. So, yeah, changes in your life. Hope that helps you a little bit. Okay, Virgos, we're going to finish up your reading here. I'm just going to pull one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this deck. And you just ask questions in your mind, as many as you want over and over. I just shuffle this deck, and whatever comes out, comes out. If it answers your questions, hopefully it does. Usually it does. Holy shit, that's a lot of questions. Such organized thoughts. As I spoke too soon. So we've got no coming out right off the get-go. I just about knocked every single card off the table. Woo! Shit. Not quite. I need a flipper. Holy fuck. Really? Just can't even. And that too. Okay, so it's like a fucking, like, I don't know. London Bridge is falling down. I feel like fucking that was just a bomb attack. Okay. Chaos in the house. This energy is fucking with me so bad right now. I need some Palo Santo and not sage. Okay, so ascend to the tippy top of your highest, truest self. This year, free of burden. Don't be fooled by shady shit. But you can't because you see through everything now, right? Yes. As the yes card comes out. All right. I hope that helps. And sorry about the chaotic ending. I don't know what that was about. I don't know. I haven't really identified who this energy is tapped or attached to yet. But if it is something that you feel like you need to address, we can do that like off here. But I'm going to move forward with the other people that are waiting, if that's okay. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I know that I've seen that. I think it's pretty neat. When mediums or psychics or gifted ones, or if you will, divinely able, help solve crimes. And I mean, just for families that are going through stuff like that too. And sometimes there's just things that you know that no one else fucking knows. And you don't know how you know, but you do. I don't know. That's hard to... It's a tongue twister. I'm sorry, I have to adjust this. There we go. So I have thought about things like that, but I trust myself and everything, but I don't know about how people feel about it. You know how the police department feels about it. You're kind of just a joke, probably. And I mean, I am anyways to a lot of people, but I do get a lot of respect. I'm not normally wrong about things. Like I have been, you know, I'm spot on about certain things or time frames, but it usually does come to fruition if it doesn't make sense right now in the current. But I'm not normally like bogus wrong for sure. I've never been inaccurate. And when I have a feeling about something, or I'm being shown something, or I'm, you know, spirit speaks to you, it's hard to ignore that. And it's hard to find a purpose for it though too, other than something like this, I guess, where you just have all of this info that comes to you in a download, and you need to just kind of release it or give it the messages to who they pertain to. And normally those energies or those people will be attracted, or you'll be in the right area at the right time. It just kind of works out with divine timing, which is a 3D cuckoo clock. It does not make sense to us here, but it just has a way of working itself out. But I mean, kind of like, I guess, making you not look crazy. So yeah, would I be helpful? Maybe, but I guess it would have to, I would probably put myself through a series of like actual like a couple months of tests and things like that, just to make sure that it's just a tender subject for families, and you don't want to fuck something like that up, right? You don't want to fuck anything like that up, like even the littlest things, like me telling you that any of this stuff, you know, I have to be very mindful of that. It took me a lot of years to understand what was mine energy, what was like all of this stuff. It's a lot of shit, dude. Like and it's freaky stuff, a lot of it. But if you just believe that it's, you know, got purpose, and you have to have it for a reason, you know. And finding the purpose is the hard part, but yeah. Oh, hi 2020. Hello, Sam Pole. Is that how you say it? I don't have my glasses on. God bless you too. Protect my energy. I'm always protected. Work for the Most High, remember? And that's another thing, is like with this, it's just not all love and light and rainbows and sunshine and this and that. And I don't disrespect anybody's beliefs or anything. I'm just saying, in my experience, it's not that. And I'm a psychologist, and that I didn't really know what to do with either. So wasted but not wasted, because still I can definitely do something with it. But I wanted to combine it with, like, I guess, spiritual therapy, you know, spiritual therapist. Because there's just things that are connected in those, I guess, subjects, you know, to understand human beings and the way that their mind works and the behavior. Helped me I understand myself, to make sure I wasn't fucking like there was not something wrong with me, you know what I mean, without having to go, I guess, stir up a doctor. And so I just figured stuff out on my own, like those kinds of things. So I have like weird little tidbits of schooling and, like, I guess, stuff like that, because of just trying to figure out and navigate this kind of thing. So I wanted to make one of my purposes helping people with the things that I didn't have help with, that would have made it a lot easier. And everybody's experience is different, but you let them have their experience, just be there to guide them if they need it, you know? And be open-minded, and know that a lot of these things, even if you have the same of something, say, if you're a psychic, well, great, but we all have different ways of receiving, of being a psychic, I guess, or receiving the downloads, and how we go about divinating, and how we go about delivering messages. Or there's a lot to it. You can fall down a rabbit hole for a long time, and you maybe learn something about yourself. Those who know that they're already gifted, or have had experiences, or maybe an inclination that they are, absolutely, you should look into it, because there's probably a lot of information that you've been missing for a long time that you should tap into. It doesn't hurt to check it out. Nobody needs to know. You can do it in the quiet of your own fucking room or home, right? Nothing bad is going to happen to you. I'm not never been cursed. Those are divine contracts that I think that you somehow sign or agree to. An understanding of what not to do with the power and what to do with it, and it's a tale as old as time. Respect it. You know, use good intentions, and even sometimes good intended magic, if you will, or manifestations or spells still have, you know, negative effects or outcomes. So it's just, there's a lot that you have to learn. And yes, protect yourself, but do it at all times, to the point where it's so natural that you don't have to be reminded to do it, right? It's just always happening, especially in today's world, because there's just way more negative feeding the source, and vice versa. So it's easier to manifest negative things and stuff. Yeah, that's really cool, actually. I'd be down for that. You said you live in Canada? Canada? I love how Americans say Canada. No, I say it. It's not good. It's not a good look for a Canadian. Oh, Marcy. Love you. Crazy? Totally crazy. Obviously. This shit isn't normal. It's weird, but I like that about myself, so it is what it is. My lips move freely. Well, how are they supposed to move? I could be weird if I was just sitting here staring at you guys and not saying anything or doing anything. I wouldn't have a channel like that. I have ADHD, so I can't just sit here in front of you guys. Like, I'm either fidgeting or doing something, if you haven't noticed, but I'm sure you have. Also, I like that about myself. I don't care. Do you remember the days 2020? Or guys, who else is in here that's an OG? Do you remember the flute on the roof or like recorder on the roof in handstand days? In trivia time? Okay. So, thank you. I just needed a break. Sometimes I have to detach from mother. What messages held for review? Oh, yeah. That's fucked up. We don't talk like that here. Holy God. You grown-ass motherfucking people wake up and they're just like, you know what I'm gonna do today? I'm gonna fucking act like a 6-year-old on YouTube. I mean, hope you're not a 6-year-old because you shouldn't be in here, but like logically, it's not a good look for adults, right? It's just not. Especially if you do have issues going on in your life that like deserve more of a vast mentality and a mature sense for you to handle those things in life. Mental capacity of a goldfish does not fly here. So, and we don't like little piggy perverts. They get kicked real quick, so you keep your mouth, or you just keep it right up in here. Come correct. Birthday man? Yes. Hello, M. What's up? What happened to the last stream? Okay. There's been some weird shit. It's not weird. I'm kind of used to it, but it was just a lot in one session or one reading but with one person. So that's a lot of energy, I guess. But anyways, the phone shut off. There was this really cold, it's still standing here, but this really cold, it looked like frost. It just went past my phone and then froze me out, and the phone shut off. It wasn't dead. It wasn't cold. Nothing. Just completely black, would not do anything. Like, computer would not compute. And then it just turned back on. And then it ended the live, of course, because it acted like the phone died. So I know nothing about technology, but I just know that that's not normal. So, yeah. Anyways, Miss Diva, are you still here? And I'm so sorry that you had to wait so long. And then Easy and everybody else. Also, like I said, I'm going to be on I'll be on again today, so I can finish some up too if people don't want to keep waiting. Oh, last night? I don't know. Oh, of course, we treat others how we want to be treated, right? Or how we would like to be treated. Yeah, I didn't forget about you, hun. There's just like, well, there won't be as many. I'm sure people have left because we have Miss Diva, or sorry, yes, Divine Diva, Easy, Miss Liz, and then you, and then, oh, Marcy and Phantom. Okay, so we might have to do, I might have to, because it's 4:14 and I have something to do at 5, and then I can probably come back on at like, I don't know what time it is where all y'all are at, so that's selfish of me. Okay. These cards keep wanting to flip before I'm ready, but that's okay. We'll just hurry it up a little bit. You guys know that you can get a deeper personal reading. I just don't like to, I like to make everything fair, of course. But I can try to short form it the best I can. I'm not good at that at all. She's here, right? Okay. Well, if she comes back, we will move right back to her, and I will keep this right here. And then we have... Okay, so Easy, you'd be next, and then Miss Liz. Oh, she's right. Okay, we're good. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So you have the beautiful horse coming through. I just love this card. I love this deck. It's just nice. Only so many things are actually colored vibrant, and the rest are just shadow cast. But, I mean, you definitely... Everybody's just going through, like, crazy, different ascensions. Obviously, everyone's is personal and different to them, but, like, really huge shifts, like, big ones. These are... And making decisions in life, like, right now, too, that are uncomfortable. Not all of them are uncomfortable, but, like... Well... I mean, change is uncomfortable, let's be real, right? Nobody likes... I don't like change. I fucking try to avoid it. Unless I choose, like, unless I choose it. That's the thing. Maybe that's a key to this reading. You have to choose something. Then it will happen. Are other people influencing you? Okay. Well, let's figure it out. I don't know if you, like, what does a horse mean to you? I always like to ask that. And I keep forgetting to do it because... Well, I actually don't do it with this deck very often, the other spirit deck, so maybe that's why. I don't know. This is also about very much for me, like, it looks like this is a protector, you know? Again, with that third eye, for sure, being tapped into. Also, like, grief. I don't know what, like, I feel just, like, an undertone of grief. I don't think that that's in the horse card, but maybe. Fuck this book, and it's no table of contents. Right there. I literally keep grabbing it, and then the page just keeps disappearing into, like, 3 other fucking pages. Where did it just go? Interesting energy in here tonight. Are you kidding me? That's embarrassing. All right, so momentum, freedom, expansive energy, and force. Well, we're just talking about that big energy. So the horse represents the most masterful form of the earth energy within the deck. It provides us with momentum so reliable, so supportive that you can ride on its back towards any goal. So no matter how difficult the terrain, a horse personality is fully awakened, fully alive, and cannot be defeated. The horse's freedom becomes available to us when we hone and collect our energy through daily practice. So physical stamina, exercise, really, and mental focus, meditation, whatever brings you that zen, doesn't have to be yoga. So those are your secret weapons. So obviously you're very much a seer. I feel like everybody here is quite gifted. Well, most people. Some people, your third eye is your butthole. But for the most part, everyone here, theirs is where it's supposed to be. When in balance, achieves anything and never gives up. When out of balance, runs away and feels weak. To bring into balance, strength training. And, like, that doesn't have to be, like, running a marathon. It can definitely mean just... that could be mental strength training, emotional strength training, kind of just anything that you can build strength upon, right? I mean, and you can do it in all areas as well, and some of them benefit the other at the same time. It's like a dual purpose, or 2 birds with 1 stone, if you will. What do I want to do? Let's do these ones, I think, for you. And tea leaves, and that'd be good. Yeah, okay. So just because I'm not reading right now, it doesn't mean I miss much, and neither do my mods. And they're also some of my really good friends. So if They don't like what you have to say. I trust that. That means that you'll fucking leave immediately. Okay? I'm happy. I love new subs, but like if you're not for this channel, or if you have nothing nice to say and you can't be a fucking grown-up in here, you can go out the same fucking door you came. There's plenty of other YouTube channels. It's not gonna break my heart. And also be nice to the people that are here, because they're here for the fucking right reasons, and they want to be here. So, that being said, we need to flip these because I put them the wrong way. Sorry about that, Diva. You good? I'm good. Okay, reconnecting. They won't let me give you a child reading. Okay, well, I guess so. Just, like, no, I feel like for some reason this had to come out because you need to be reminded right now. Maybe it's something going on that you're feeling here with this. I'm not sure yet. The healing angel is with you and supporting your healing work. So, your healing power, are you being asked to use it more, or are you being more, I'm not aware, that's not the right word. Like, are you honing in on it? Are you advancing it and you've discovered something that's a little bit strange or out of your wheelhouse or something like that? You're like, I need a little bit of assistance to help me understand how to do this better or differently, or tune it to my specifications of use. Maybe it's all of it. Interesting, because like, look at, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of energy to build up to create that kind of healing light. So something built up for a really long time. I don't think this is new. I just feel like it's advanced version of it is new for you or something. It could be in work, it could be in spirituality. Like, it doesn't have to be, but like, it could be, you know, a career that you heal in. Like, you could be a nurse or a doctor, or, you know, a holistic medicine, anything, you know. Something that you do in any area of whom you are, it heals. Or maybe all areas, like you are a healer. Interesting. Or maybe you're like, I don't know how to focus this energy on the right things. I don't know, maybe discernment. I'm not sure, Leia. Let me see. Come on. I'm taking that one. Yeah, increased energy. There's a motherfucking mosquito in here. Not today, bitch. Not today. Okay. Increased energy. Well, again, like, look at that build up. Look at the power duo. Like, that's all going on inside of you, or in your energy frequency. You need sunglasses to like stand near you. Yeah, your light could be challenging a lot of dark shit too, logically. That's another thing that's, well, that just comes with the territory, unfortunately. But it's nothing that, you just get better and better at handling it. So hydration is really important here, whether that's water that cleanses you, or water is important. Ouch, it doesn't have to be just like drinking enough water, because you're an adult. I can't tell you what to do. I'm also not a doctor. I'm just here to help you with, like, you know, the other shit. So parents, are we healing some things? Forgiveness, maybe, because forgiveness is for us, not for other people, right? Or maybe your parents are, yeah, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father, or both. Interesting. Water. Crown chakra. So paying attention to, oh, I didn't get him. Your crown chakra. This is beautiful. Again with the water. I mean, that looks like a place that I would probably go swimming at night. but then you're gonna fall. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought that was water. It is. But look it. It's like into the unknown. I didn't realize it was in the sky. Had this deck for 100 years. So pay attention to your ideas as they are messages from true divine guidance. You know, again, that goes into this ascension, this like knowing, or this forward movement with this situation is giving you growth in all areas, or providing growth in all areas that's going to benefit you for a long time to come, really. But you have to work on this increased energy. You got to figure out how to hone in, and or just kind of how to disperse it, maybe, or like, is that the right word? Spirit? Yeah. Disperse it, or it's the wrong people have taken it, like kind of a repetitive thing. Maybe it's protecting yourself, or maybe maybe you gotta change your how you feel about something, because that's one of the problems, attracting the wrong things. So also we probably attracting fixer-uppers is what I'm kind of feeling. Anyways, so listening to your divine guidance that you are hearing in like your sleep state, or your awake, whenever. I think you hear it all the time. I think it's like a hum, but you can hear it differently. Fucking weird readings tonight. So, but very cool. Just very deep for this live shit, I guess. This is the stuff I like to do, not on here. So all your prayers are being answered. I just would be careful with how you're projecting this energy, and how you're honing in on it, and how it's affecting your manifestations. And if you're kind of pulling more dark or more light, it's okay. You know, like I say, I'm both. We're all both. Whatever works for you in your situation, just make sure that you read the fine print on some things, or you do a little bit of homework on like using it for big things, to big changes in your life. Like, I keep hearing that life review card too. I don't know why. Are you uncertain about something? Because I don't ever say I don't know why so many times, and ever, never, ever. Power animal coming out sideways. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. A pet. Not living any longer. Well, we not on this 3D plane anyways, not in that physical body, but definitely this is like a soul companion. This is like a familiar, if you will. This is a passed on pet, but it's chosen to be with you. That's beautiful, actually. Prayer works. Something about praying. Have you been doing a lot of that? Divine intervention. Okay. So you need to rest a bit, because this is a lot for one person to go through. What is going on? I need to catch up. I'm so sorry. Like I said, when I'm channeling, I don't really read the chat. Yeah, sometimes hearing it from someone else. Like, I don't fucking listen to my spirit guides and stuff very often. Not when I'm for myself, like always for when I'm doing. Yes, everything is connected, absolutely. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah. Good stuff. It looks like I need to do some fucking filtering. Like, I didn't want to ever put filters on here, but it's just like repetitive shit that I'm just sick of having you guys having to deal with, and myself. And so if the word comes up, it'll just not show it, and you won't be allowed in the fucking doors. You'll be invisible. That'll be so much easier for people, I think. If you need guidance, go to Jesus. Sure, if that's your thing, do your thing. You don't even know that it isn't my thing. People are so judgy. It's the ones who normally carry that big book around, hey, that they're throwing at everybody. I'm not doing that to people with my cards. And just because you practice the same book 365 fucking days a year, every goddamn year of your life, till the day you die, doesn't mean that this isn't my practice and that this brings me some peace and that I don't believe in something, you know. That's, but is what it is. Just keep your judgments to yourself. Don't assume that people that are here don't believe in God, and don't think that you have the right to just preach to everybody, because I'll always ask you permission, or you have to come to me and ask me to read for you or whatever. I'm not just pushing it on people, and I think that's just, you know, don't be pushy about it. It's awesome. I believe in, you know, higher power, the creator. I'm Native American, so that's what I call, it's my version of God. All it is a higher source that we all have faith in, or a higher power, you know what I mean? Something that none of us can fucking see, but all of us believe in something of the same. And religion is logically just been rewritten to suit whoever is in power at whatever time to gain something and change things in history. But really, it was just to suit themselves, right? Anyways, some of it stuck, some of it didn't. I take a little bit of everything. I emulsify it into what I believe in. But yes, I believe in God. You're God too, if it makes you feel any better. Now that that's gotten out of the way, let's move forward. I just like, yeah, people are very like, who the fuck do you all think you are? Like, I mean, just that's what I always think. Like, who are these motherfuckers, you know? The entitlement. It's like, whatever. Just treat people how you want to be treated. And not you guys specifically. I'm just putting the message out there in general. Okay, well, yes. Reconnecting to nature. Believing in something that is bigger than you, you know? Doing the solar plexus chakra work. I don't know, this isn't for anyone specifically. It just came out, so obviously it can be a message for whoever, and I'll only pull these 2 cards because I think I do have... Oh no, I didn't want to use this deck though. I wanted to finish up with something else. Okay, well, you need to hear these ones too. With these ones. You got a lot of good, like, I don't know. It's uncomfortable, but we know it's uncomfortable is the basis of it. I mean, like this, any chakra work, you guys, especially if you have to do it, just for those who don't know or they're going through it right now and need that, it's like any kind of inner work, or I guess in spiritual work too, whatever you're connected to, of that divine, you know, power or source. It's uncomfortable to go through these changes. I mean, like, it's always kind of a phoenix, you know, every single one. And balancing everything at the same time is like, it's draining. That's really hard to do. I wouldn't suggest it. I would suggest doing it like, you know, in steps, but don't leave days in between. Just do it back to back, just in sections. Are you going to get some chakra work done? Are you trying to get into working with people and doing that? Is that this advancement that you're kind of uncertain about, or not believing in yourself 100% about? I mean, like, you have all that it takes. I mean, look at, you are the fairy of the chakra balancing. Look at all the colors. Like, you know what I mean? That's like perfect harmony. She's connected to something that is also necessary for healing, which is the earth, you know, Mother Gaia. There's just something about an advancement, I think, in one of your gifts, absolutely, that you're very nervous about it. I don't know. It's not that you don't believe in yourself, but there's something about it that you don't trust, maybe. Interesting. I need answers. I need to ask. I never. Canada's great. I haven't been there 40 years. Anyways, this is like, these are really exciting readings, you guys. Like, this is why I do this. Well, I do it because I have to. I don't really have a choice. But this is why I love doing this. There's just so much fulfillment and joy and excitement and ups and downs, and it's quite a cool ride. And you guys are all on it right now too, so look at us go. Did you buckle up with safety, motherfuckers? Ouch, the mosquito got me in the side. He caught me off guard. Oh no. Fuck. Fucking hurts. How does he get me through my, like, jeans and a cardigan, or sorry, a sweater, and I have an undershirt on? Like, how? When I squish him, he's not even solid. Like, I don't get it. I think that they're a really mean trick, and they're probably, no, I was gonna make a bad joke about, can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, so one more of these, just because it's beautiful. And I know easy's, that was easy. I wish I had one of those buttons. Yeah, you're profoundly clairvoyant. You know, trust what you see in your mind's eye, as all will be well with your physical sight. For your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. This is definitely that's what you needed to hear. I think that was the one. I feel complete now hearing that. So you must feel that way. And if not, then I'm excited for you anyways, because it's happening, it's coming, but I think it just did. Oh, that was dirty. It happens sometimes. We say stuff and it just sounds wrong. I love that. We're going to do a couple... Yeah, we're going to do tea leaves. Everybody loves the tea leaves. I actually should just start... Like, I'll just not use the cards sometimes, and I'll just do other ways or forms of scrying or divinating, if you will. Because I can, and maybe that would be a nice switch up. Maybe. Big dreams, don't we? Oh, getting together with friends with the dogs coming out. Who let the dogs out? Okay. That really wants to come out there too. What are you going to do? Are you going to, you're going to probably, like, I don't know. Do you have other friends, like girlfriends or like fellow divinely gifted friends is kind of what I want to say. Younger woman, dealings or relationships with a younger, you're obviously teaching, you teach, right? So, okay. Sharing ideas. Teaching, learning, growing. March is important. March is important. Past, present, or will be in the future, or has some significance to you. Interesting. Holy shit. You know what they're doing? This has been like, this is a physically, like, active night too, if you will. Not always will they do that, but they're really fucking pulling with my eye, like, you know when someone does this, it makes you go cross-eyed? It feels like I'm doing that, but I'm not. Like, I can feel my eyes are not doing that, but on the inside, it's like this weird pull. It's like, and then I had, I don't know, just a weird, like, vertigo feeling earlier when I was doing the other reading. Keeping your life in balance. I don't know, maybe there's some significance with a Libra in your life. Maybe you're a Libra, maybe not. But balancing the scales, finding that harmony. I feel like you are. You've balanced everything out within you. You're ready for that next step. You're ready for, like, the big leagues, they just said. You're ready for the big leagues. You have been for a while. I feel like the circumstance, you were in a situational circumstance that was not good for you at all. And it was not good for your well-being, like, as a person, but on a spiritual level, it was fucking catastrophe. And you knew that what was, like, you were obviously very aware, but I mean, that's where matters of, like, you know, the heart or family or, like, you know, connections of a deeper level. Family matters. Shut the fuck up, really? I was just trying to tuck that in. Family matters coming out, crib, birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. Yeah, a little gifted baby, maybe. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. triumph over troubles and obstacles with the eagle. And the dragon, beware of self-delusion. I think that that is right there, maybe one of the key points of what has held you back for a while. Maybe that's why I'm feeling this unusual fuckery going on in my psyche right now. And I can feel it literally in my eyes. I think that everybody is being tested, and not in the worst ways, but just like, are you ready for this is kind of it. Like, can you handle this is like the first test phases of certain things, but you've gone through so much testing, it seems, you know. News is on the way. Interesting. Reconciliation. Okay. And work achievement and success. Okay. I do know that you are moving ahead with your, I mean, in some way that's going to bring you great financial abundance, but also emotional, like, fulfillment too. I think it's something that you're kind of upset you haven't already been doing it for a long time, but I don't think your circumstances or your environment or your support would allow this to be a thing until whatever this was removed. Then it wasn't easy for you to have to go through that. But there's a lot of, like, I'm seeing a lot of, like, a motherly energy, abundant energy, like the Empress. It's reminding me of the Empress. Yeah, like here, opportunity or windfall. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull tarot because your energy is, well, I'm going to do it anyways. Where's my crows? Right there. That's not them, Paige. What are you doing? I just lose an entire deck right in front of my own face. Oh my god, it's right there. See? Idiot. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to use this on me with you. Like, every little thing is just, maybe it's because I'm OCD. I don't know if you are, but like meticulous maybe. I feel like there's something going on in your environment where everything's kind of everywhere for some reason, whether that's your energy, sometimes emotions, thoughts, maybe all of it, or stuff, like literal stuff. Like, you could just be putting something together, building a room, building an off, I don't know. Something going on with her building something. That was weird. It's an odd shuffle. Something about solidarity. I mean, like, and it reminds me of like a cement, you know, so you don't, barricade. A barricade. It might be the edibles. Yeah, but it's not, because I felt this before. And it's not really kicking in quite yet. Like, it's gonna be. It's getting there. I timed this out. I also took like 2 the other night, and I was like, oh, 1 will be fine, but that's really will get you. Okay. And I like doing this like this. Not only does it make me vibe on a different frequency, it's like harder to access. I mean, it depends on who you are. I find that it's harder for things of the negative sense to access my stone zone, if you will, because all I can do is naturally fill it with the white light, where I mean, I pulled light and dark, so normally it just makes it easier to control that. It's like a more inviting environment for said energies, right? So you set the tone and the vibe. Also, stress, weed helps with that. You know, mental stuff like that's bothering you. Weed helps, but I'm not telling you to go smoke it if you don't. But okay, taking that time out. So you're taking a little break, taking a rest. You know, just for a short period of time. Definitely, like, in the mind, like mentally exhausted. So it's necessary. Yeah, definitely. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, just like a little bit of a halt, just complete halt. Were you just in hermit mode for, like, this reminds me of just kind of, I heal alone. I figure shit out alone. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, in the reverse though. Holy shit. Like, somebody has really crushed your, like, somebody really fucking discouraged your drive, or like the wrong kind of support was there for too long, is what I'm just heard. Yeah, yeah, because look at, this is you. But you're feeling in, like, this lack of any kind of passion or creativity, or like cold, you know what I mean? Like a cold period of rest. And very well aware, you know what's going on around you. Obviously, you're who you are. You're seer like me, and so you know what the fuck was going on. You did it. It's a strategy move that you had to make, and you needed to just take some time. Unless somebody was doing something quick, hot, and fast behind your back. No, that's not what I get from this. But there's the undertone of the possible. Okay, motherfucker, get out of here. That's so annoying, mosquitoes. Yeah. The wheel. Okay. I don't ever look like that. That was so weird for me to do. You've got a lot to tell. A lot. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you're not taking a big risk with something. It's like you're not a fool anymore. I mean, I don't normally take that card for face value like that, but that is exactly what they just told me. And it coming out and sitting where it is, and just these cards is like, I'm not a fool anymore. Good try. Nice try. I have all of the ears and all of the eyes, and I don't miss anything. Nothing goes unseen or unheard. All right. It's powerful. Okay, well, that's good. See, like this, if it resonates, don't feel like you're doing anything wrong by connecting to it. You know, there's a lot of energy here. So take it, or, you know, leave it for someone else if it isn't for you. Get the 8 of Cups. Yeah, so like a slow growth of like this emotional stability. I'll take a few more and then I'll have to move on, because sorry guys, like I said, I'm deep, and some people I will never see again, so how will you get this message, you know? Well, unless you subscribe, but you're not being told that you have to feel obligated. Oh shit, that was odd. Okay, so coming the fuck out of hermit mode, like you're ready. Okay, this makes more sense now. I was waiting for something to happen. It's like forever I was just waiting for something to happen. And like I just needed it to have like a quick, it's almost like this combo is almost tower moment-ish, but not in the negative, not in a chaotic way. It was just like you just got out of, not out of bed. I know you haven't been laying in bed, but maybe you just shot up one day and was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just putting on these new shoes and like, here I go now. I can't be inside my head anymore about this. So good job for making a decision. Like, I mean, honestly, you made the right decision. I feel like it took a long time for you to trust everything. And so you shut down for a really long time. Yeah. I mean, justice. You don't have to worry about any of that because it's already been balanced. It's just done. It's already been balanced by the divine. Yeah. The things that tested your strength, your fortitude, and the things that kept you in the dark. So, like, there's not really anything that can get past you. I mean, thank you for letting me tap into your energy, and to whoever that resonated with as well. Oof, I just need, like, a second. My eyeballs, why is it doing that to me? You know how crabs, they can push their little eyes out? I feel like I need to do that. My eyes need to try to escape from my head the other way, away from each other. That's how fucking stuck that feels. Okay, that's a little bit better. That was weird. You have to explain that to me. You totally have to explain that feeling to me. I don't know if you felt that too, or if there's something going on that you have a physical discomfort with or something like that, because... Oh, hey, how's it going? No doubt. Okay. Okay, Easy, you're next. A lot of powerful people up in the hizzle tonight. I'm so grateful for that, but holy fuck, do you all feel that? I sure feel it. That's okay. It doesn't happen very often. Aw, thanks. Well, where have you been? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to razz you. Busy, busy, hey? I can see that. You've been building a life, is what I just heard. Just building my life. Just doing stuff. Yeah. Hi, Dallas. How's it going? Ouch. Why am I being so clumsy? Is anyone else super clumsy? The moon is, I guess, let's blame the moon. We're blaming the moon. Thank you, 2020. Whatever would I do without you? Actually, the fuck am I even thinking? So obviously, most people in here probably know that it is retrograde and will be for a little bit yet, and that's very uncomfortable. So even if we do have things in a balance in like our little routine and whatever else, it's going to affect us in such a magnitude, and it's going to just kind of pull the rug out from under. It's a shake up that's a wake up. And it's also the strawberry moon? Correct me if I'm wrong. Blood moon, strawberry moon. Yeah, smoke break for fucking sure. I don't know why I'm being uncertain about this. I just talked about it for a whole fucking week. Probably the edible. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot to have a thought. Just kidding. Just kidding. Strawberry. Yeah, thank you. You're stoned too? Well, I think that like after the last, I don't even know how many readings I just did, but it felt like 1,000 of them. And because they were all very, I don't just fucking deep on another, deep and out there, but very rooted and understandable. That was out there of me to say. There's a lot of shit going on in my mind. I've absorbed a lot of your guys' energy, and I'm sure that you have a little piece of Paige with you now too, so you're welcome for the souvenir. It's like I should add that in here somehow just to freak people out, but then you'd lose subscribers because they'd be like, that bitch is crazy. Number one, because of what she's doing up there already, and number two, because of what she just said. Yes. Facts, fam. And yeah, you have to be authentic. You can't do this kind of shit and not be that way. I mean, I know that they seem like they don't go hand in hand because most people think this is crazy and bullshit and whatever else. But you know what? They do go hand in hand. I don't mind being crazy. I'm not gonna like, I'm not a unaliver or anything crazy. I mean, everybody's got their point, right? Their pushing point, the red line zone. But I'm just crazy because I talk to things that people can't see that I can see. I mean, weird. There's nothing wrong with weird. I don't even know what normal means. And whose definition of normal are we supposed to conform to fit in? You're listening to the Rolling Stones. I'm listening to this mosquito tell me to go fuck myself over and over when I don't kill him. Oh my god. He's so ruthless. Like, he's bit me about 4 times. Through my pants and my hair. He bit me on the top of the head. And I'm really, really mad about that one because now it's going to be, like, I like to wear a hat when I golf. And it'll be fucking annoying having to take it on and off. And, like, or doing this all day long. We are live. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to squish him, okay? I, like, usually can just ninja them, but I swear, this one has just got his superpower. Like, I just need to go get a bunch of bats. They can just live in my house. I'll just like when I am in a comfortable situation or I want to leave maybe even alive, that would be cool. I would just like combust into bats, but it would be a magic trick, obviously. But they would eat the mosquitoes, and they would eat a lot fucking more than the spiders do, which I don't like spiders enough to even share my house with them. I will live outside if there's a big enough one in here. That's his fucking house now. But I don't live where there's big things like that. Bats do poop. Thank you for reminding me that they have little buttholes and that they would eat a lot of mosquitoes and they would shit all over my house. Maybe it's not the best idea to get a bunch of bats. Can you potty train bats? Not in like large quantity, I don't think. That'd be just so much work. I don't know anything about, like, we need a bat spurt in here. I know only like, all about their echolocation. I just think I took the things and I wrote about, oh yeah, because I had to do a paper for some reason. I did bats. I did a group thing and it was bats. That's right. So everyone did their like little part. So I only learned certain things about the bat because I wanted to learn about the echolocation and everything. And then I just like, they're fucking adorable. They're like little tiny pigs that fly, but like cuter than pigs. Gargoyle pigs. I'm stoned now. Holy fuck balls. What's up now? I should read. Yeah, I don't like those hobo spiders. Yeah, we have them here too. We have black widows, brown recluses, wolf spiders. I don't know. We have orb weavers, and they're actually harmless, but they're the ones with the really big bums, and like they're huge. They're ginormous, but their webs are beautiful, and actually they do catch quite a few bugs. Oh, hi, Mama Mare. When I read your name, you're gonna be so mad at me. When I read your name fast, like briefly, I thought it's Gretchen Wieners. So I kind of bypassed it because there's been some Gretchen Wieners in here. So I love you. Sorry, I've been an elusive creature. I've gone through an awful lot. But we are healing. We are golfing. We should go golfing. Yes, you should come visit me, or I should come visit you, and we should go golfing. I have an extra set you can borrow. Yes, a spider that can make eye contact with me and I can fucking hear its thoughts with its 80 billion eyeballs, and it isn't frightened of me and it does this or something, because some of them do that. Like, don't challenge me. I'm obviously going to run. You're going to win. This is going to be your house now. You can have all of the things in it. But why do that for? Like, why beef me like that? Why don't you just, I don't know, I can't squish them either because I don't like how it feels under, like, whatever it is that I'm squishing them with, which is usually not the best choice because I panic. Yeah. I mean, lately I've been fucking just grabbing a sneaker and just chucking it at. I got him! Woohoo! Told you. Fucking ninja. It just took me 80 billion times. That probably wasn't very impressive. It's the coolest Canadian thing I could show you for this morning. That you could see with your eyes. Hello, Brandon. How's it going? Aw, tell my first sister I love her too. Tell her, brow. Kiki Meow. Oh my gosh, do you remember the mouse? So you guys, I know we have lots of cat lovers and cat owners in here. And she got Willow all these mice. And well, this one mouse, like you have to plug it in and it's a whole thing. And she's very much on top of shit. So like this mouse, she always had to find it to be plugging it in for Willow because she's princess fur baby, right? Anyways, long story short, for some reason I could find this stupid thing because once it dies, like it stops making noise. You can't find it. I don't remember if it has like a find your locate. No, it doesn't. You just have to look for it. And the weirdest places this mouse would be. I swear to God. So it went. Did it go downstairs or did she look like she teleported or came through the wall one time? Actually, while we're on the topic of weird shit, Have you guys ever seen your cat go through a wall? Because I've seen 3 of mine do that. It makes no sense. Usually there's a mirror, and no, not 2 mirrors, a wall and a mirror. And I don't know what kind of portal that's called. Now I need to go and fall down a rabbit hole and learn something new. But I've seen this happen. So long story short, this mouse and Willow, that tripped me right out, actually, that story. I forgot about it till now, until you were in here, Mama, and you said something. Isn't that what happened, or have I lost my mind? Because this was a while ago, but I think that that was the gist of it. I think cats can well, cats, they have to be able to teleport. Just little teleporting predators that live in our house. I don't know. I've seen some crazy. That's not the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like, I actually, that's what kind of what the podcast is going to be for. So the setup will be a little bit different, and like other people will be able to come share their stories and experiences, whatever. But I've seen some fucked up stuff, and to this current date, like since I was in diapers or since I could, I don't know when I could figure out I could see, but I was really, really, really young. It's just been a trip. And I don't actually sit and think about it very often. Like, I don't just sit with like and tap into those, or like certain things have to trigger certain memories, because some of them are pretty frightening. There's some crazy shit that, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even want to get into a lot of it. All the hair just stood up on my body, so I'm just inviting things in, and I don't want to do that, so nope. Who is that? I remind you of a dude. I'm going too fast, I know, because I'm tapped in. You know how that works. I'm sorry. I'm also like trying to remember that. And it was also really a crazy scenario. You know this is how I do it. Side note, story time again. For those who smoke weed, you'll understand this. For those who don't, please forgive me. I won't bore you too long. But this is my channel, and you are here to listen, I suppose. Because you could be anywhere else. So also thank you for the support. But sativa. I don't smoke sativa because, well, I have ADHD, and I feel like most things are, like Red Bull makes me tired, all that kind of shit. It's kind of an opposite effect. And I'm like, well, I'm already a really hyper person. I don't really need weed that's going to make me hyper. I kind of need the opposite to calm me down. So I've always been an indica or a hybrid person. And I was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I had an appointment. I think it was at like noon or something. So I had a few hours, and so I went to Mama Mare's, and I did reader cards, and we did our whole little thing that we do and visited, and we smoked half of a sativa joint. And I think that, like, I don't even remember going to my appointment. Like, I kind of just autopiloted the whole rest of the day. And I've never been so stoned in my entire life, and I've been smoking weed since I was like 12, 13. Way too young. Don't tell Grace that I said that. Please. Anyways. Yeah, but it doesn't into the couch me. I just, like, I can function on it as if, like, a sativa would be able to provide you, like, that still ability to be a human when you're stoned. I was not. I wasn't even on this planet, and I have never experienced that again, nor before that. Yeah, and I had to drive, and here I'm like, you know what? This is going to be great. It was not good. It was not good. I had to go and sit at the Labyrinth and the park and by the beach for a bit, and just like, I felt like I was coming off a mushroom high. I'm like, I'm never smoking sativa ever again. It doesn't exist. It's not a thing. Not in the daytime. Never in the daytime. Don't do it. Well, if it works for you, go ahead. Just don't do the opposite of that, because that might be the outcome of this story, you know? Yeah, I mean, unless you want to be like Barney Rubble cooked all day long. Like, I felt like I was not even on this planet. No, it's okay, Mama Mare. if you offered me that joint, I'd smoke it right now. So I didn't learn anything from it. Logically, I would still do it. And that's how I work. Don't do what I do. Purple diesel. Yeah. Remember that used to be a thing when you had to go to like some guy's fucking basement and like you have to stay there for 15 minutes to not heat him out, but he was the weirdest fuck ever. And you and your friends would just be sitting there waiting for your bag of weed, and you'd be like, you have to stay here so you don't heat me out, and also be quiet because my mom's upstairs. And you're just sitting there fucking playing Xbox, wearing a Rasta poncho, fucking skeezy curly mop a head of hair, and smells like feet and weed. Bongs everywhere. I don't miss those days. Logically, I like the clean. Like, it's nice to walk into a bright, not cheese feet, purple diesel kush, fucking smelling basement sweet, but yeah, those were good times. And you're like, I just got places to be. I have to go to a party. I'm supposed to be there already, and I don't want to sit here for the longest 20 minutes of my life because no one followed us here. No one is coming here. No one's worried about you, guy. Playing Xbox in your mom's basement. What are the milligrams of these gummies? These are the ones that we've been eating for like the last couple of days. Everybody in our community, I don't know what it is, like what one of us just starts a trend or something new, and then all of us, like when vaping became cool, when everyone's like, oh, I got a douche flute because everyone else does. But logically now a lot of people don't smoke cigarettes, they just vape. It's not really any better replacing a habit with another one personally, but you do you. And I tried it. It just made my lungs hurt. These are 10 mil. Oh, wait. I can't even see. Okay, so 10 CBD, 10 THC. So 20, but 10 each. And then I ate 2. I think. Yeah, I just ate 2. I didn't forget about one and not do it. No, I only ate 2. This one and then one before that. They taste really good, you guys, and then you get the munchies from them, and then you're like, well, that's a candy, so I'm gonna eat it. That's a bad cycle to be in, especially when you make a bunch of cookies or a bunch of brownies. Yeah, and then I smoke weed on top of it. I need to grow up and stop being Peter Potpan, hey? Paigey Potpan. Oh, I'm wrecked now. Yeah, we're just chatting for a bit. Wait, Easy, I have to give you a reading. And who else is behind you? Marcy, Humblebee, you waited so fucking patiently. I don't think Liz is here anymore. That's okay. I will hit her up. I'll message her on her channel or something and tell her she can have a reading later, personal one. Yeah, because it's easy, Miss Liz. Phantom. Marcy, my brain just shut off. That was fucked up. My brain shut off when I read your name, Marcy, because I said it like 3 times, but I felt like that was the first time I actually looked at it to read it, which makes 0 fucking sense. But after all the shit that y'all fucking have been through tonight with me, I'm sure nothing does. You know? Don't ever grow up. Ever. I'm not trying to. I'm just getting old and trying to stay cool. I'm not really trying to. I think it's just like a natural, like, it doesn't want to. It doesn't want to resist. It's like we just need to fight against this. But if I hang out with people who are like even 5 years younger than me, so I'm 35. So if I hang out with like, well, you guys get the concept. I mean, hanging out with people that are, I feel like I'm not old enough for 40 yet, but like respectfully, you know, I hang out with older people too. And yes, I am. And also vice versa. But anything after 30, and even that, even creeping up the 5 year, that like hanging out with people that are younger, I don't understand how they function. Like, I get it. I have to put myself back in those shoes or whatever. But they're different about, there's a different flow. These are different kinds of people. We did it different. I bet you I sound like our grandparents. I do. This is where it starts. Oh my God. Oh, well, I'm definitely just getting old and trying to stay cool. whatever. I'm just gonna embrace it. That's all you can do, because I think that you just stress yourself out, age yourself more, and you lose more pigment in your hair if you do fight against it. Just like anything, I suppose. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to go to the bathroom, so you can just wait a minute for me. Or you can leave, it's up to you. But I'm in here forever. Thank you for waiting. Thought we'd bring the fart bean out. I was missing her. Yeah, I'm crazy. Yes, she was my best friend and familiar and little soul companion, and it was just not long ago, and I'm just not adjusting yet, or well, and I just have to bring her when I see her, and I usually bring her everywhere, but I've been trying to like mellow out on that a little bit, because it is a little nuts. And I know she's probably with me anyways, like, I don't have to bring her ashes and her fur with me everywhere. Like, the store, it was bad for a little bit, but we're getting better. So, okay. I just got really cold and no windows are open. Okay, we have to address whoever's this, like, it's gotta go. It's bothering me now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not doing very well with it, Mama, honestly. But I'm just trying to distract myself and push through it. It's just been a lot of loss in a 1 year, 2 years, I guess, now. But, like, a lot of shit that would have broke a lot of people. But I just miss her. I miss her, like, a ton. She was my best friend, and Grace is gone in the summertime always because, like, her dad, I have her full time, and then that's kind of his time to shine with her, and she gets to go and do fun shit with him, right? But it's just, the house is so empty, and it literally feels like there's so many things missing, and it's so evident. Like, I just sit in my Jeep sometimes in the driveway, and I just don't want to come in here. And it's not because my home isn't nice, and it's not because there isn't love in it, but there's a lot of memories, and there's a lot of experiences, and you can't really just erase that residual memory from you, right? So, anyways, that got deep and weird. Ruined my high a little bit, but we're going to move forward. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, it's hard. Like, this is when all you have left of them, and they're just such an important. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. Let's move forward. Thank you. I needed an old head. Yes, change the energy. Thank you so much. Remind me and all of us who the fuck, what we're doing here. Do you guys ever want to put your glasses on because you want to hide your sad, but they're not sunglasses? It's fucking, it'd be like oh, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I need to move those because I keep fucking hitting them with my elbow. I need to make room. And I need a dart. I need a lot of things, apparently. I just said that like 4 times, and it was about different things. Maybe we all need to make a to-do list. What do we need for ourselves? I don't even know how to answer that question. Do you guys know? Like, we're talking real stuff here. We're just chatting. And yes, easy. I will. Can I do Marcy? And no, I can't do that to you guys. Just give me a minute. I'll figure it out. I'll just do it. We won't do story time. We're just going to get it done because there's tasks at hand here. And Need to put my money where my mouth is. I don't know. Easy. I know that this deck is kind of one of your favorites, and I think that you like this one too, so I'll use those ones for sure. And I know you're quite specific about decks, and so yes, this is why I'm letting him know what ones I'm using. He doesn't like, well, he just favors some. Like most people that come here regularly, you are absolutely allowed to request your favorites and or connect to favorites to have the favorites to request. It's a really weird way to say that. I could have not said all of that. There we go. And we're back. No more sad. We got rid of it. Got rid of the sad. Yes, I can. I will just shorten these a little bit, I guess, if I can. There was just a lot of stuff. There were certain people in here that, like... Hi, Ravy. Oh, good morning, Queen. You get what I'm saying. We're going to just kind of short form it if I possibly can. Okay. And anyone who like knows me on a personal level and already has my contact information, if we kind of breeze over a few things and it's shorter for you, I'm absolutely happy to dive into that for you, to like on that level in another, like later today probably. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so the beaver came out, and I know that family is very important right now. Like, I mean, in general, and I feel like your little nest has been shook, if you will, like your dam. And I don't mean like in a big way, just enough to like throw out the flux or the energetic vibe going on. And putting a lot of hard work into certain things, but doing it behind the scenes, if you will. Working behind the scenes, diligently, very diligently working behind the scenes. I kind of want to take that one. I know you're going to tell me too. It's the sea serpent, and this already came out tonight. If you're here and you know what it means, it's all about the Kundalini. Actually, it comes out often. You know that one, right? Oh, thank you. Well, you guys are all beautiful people. Like, I'm going to be a little cheesy t-shirt cliche, but your vibe attracts your tribe, right? And I don't know, there's never been any simpler but truer words spoken. What is not for you will not, it's not for you. It won't stay. You know, there's no way to keep it around. And if you do, it'll just be conflict and chaos. But we all know that. We're all grown. But then there's some people, and I actually don't realize sometimes, like when I'm up here, I feel like I'm just chatting like I would with anybody. Like this is what you get in real life. There's people actually that know me in my real life. Don't dox us where we live and stuff, guys. But this is who I am always, like through and through. It's not a show. It's not, you have to be honest. And I feel like you don't have to be. Most people should, like, I get why you want to protect yourself, but I managed to do that while still being myself. It's being okay, yeah, say hi to everybody. Just did a little brief drive-by, a rave-by. Drive-by rave. That's fucking crazy. That'd be so fun. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is you guys mean a lot to me, and I forget even what I'm doing up here sometimes because it's just what I do. And I don't really know how much it does, I guess, reach you, or, you know, like the messages resonate or they help you in some way. But that's my only goal. You know, it's never for fame or... I mean, nice YouTube. I'm not saying famous or anything, but it's really not easy to, like, it's not easy to gain subscribers on YouTube. You have to actually, I mean, people do have to enjoy what you do to a certain degree to even get to, you know, like 500. It's amazing. And then getting, you know, to 1,000 just the other day, like, meant the world to me. So long story short, because I'm not good with my own feelings, just your guys's, and I want to pat you with, like, a broom. Like when people cry, even myself, like I don't know how to comfort myself when I'm upset either. I just disassociate, which isn't healthy. And yes, I'm working on it. I have been for years. It's easier said than done. So I couldn't do this and wouldn't be here, and like Prairie page wouldn't exist. And it wasn't for you guys supporting me and showing up And I guess even through my chaos and my crazy life changes and just who I am as a person, which is questionable, let's be real. I love you guys. Thank you for loving me back. It doesn't go unnoticed, and you know, you guys matter. You mattered a lot to me. Love you lots. Okay, sea serpent. All about the Kundalini easy. So I know that you are looking for something fresh, though. It's like you just want some fresh air. Like even when you're outside, it's almost like maybe your environment. Like you've outgrown. That's normal right now. And then retrograde's got you stirring like crazy with the whale. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to take that one for you. First of all, the colors. I don't know why this is significant. You've also been doing a lot of artwork lately, and we're all super proud of you. You know, this is a place where I don't give a shit if you act like an asshole somewhere else. You're not, you know, you're not doing it here. Everybody's always respectful here, and I love you for that too, because I know it takes a lot, because I know some of you, and I know it's painful for there to not be some sort of like Jerry Springer disruption, which would be kind of cool to throw in on the side, but it's not for here. There's other platforms. But you're seen, you're heard, and like you're understood, and the things that you do that are whatever, maybe kind of lame, or like you're scared to or not able to, whatever. It's like wearing a jacket to school in the wintertime and no, none of your friends are, right? Like Gretchen Wiener shit, you can't sit with us. But anyways, you're cool here, you matter here, all the shit you do, like you do, whether it's a big hobby, a small hobby, I don't care what it is, it's encouraged here. And yeah, so your growth matters, and it's very important right now, and it is to be encouraged. So I hope you're doing the same for yourself, Easy. I'm also being told to tell you that you need to get tea light candles. There's something about little tea light candles, and I need you to light one. I call them intention candles, but you can call them whatever you want. Your gangsta seed grow manifestation candle, I don't care, but just get them. Even you can get the little birthday candles too, because they burn out quick. You know, you don't have to sit there and watch it forever if you don't like to have a flame lit and you're busy or whatever. But and it's also a small stick, you know what I mean? Small, it's dynamite. I feel like it has a big impact, you know what I mean? It puts it out in the universe real quick. So you should do that, and you should start doing that every single day, because I feel like you're having a hard time focusing and you're directing your energy in a negative way. Yeah, like saying that right now, like it's like a horse with blinders. Like that, my whole environment just like started to close in on me. I really didn't like that. So just work on that, opening up, and also like protecting your space, because it feels so small because other things can access it. And not people, but you know what I mean? Like energy is, it's pretty wild. You attract a lot of stuff because, well, you're here, so obviously you have, you know, you're empathic. A lot of men are empathic and they don't know it. And they're just walking around nonchalant, fucking whistling and skipping, and they don't even know what they can do or what they're absorbing. And I feel bad. We should just have like, I'm gonna write books that are called Just for Men, that pertain to like spirituality and like expressing their emotions, like from their point of view, and then from like, you know, an outsider's point of view, which AK would be mine. But that's a good idea. We're gonna start writing books. Big dreams, guys. Big fucking dreams, eh? Okay. Sorry. Just went on a stoned rant. I'm surprised I've actually lasted this long, so you're welcome. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, there it is. These pages. So, desire to delve deeper. So, profound peace and ancient wisdom. Remember, Easy, those things come from within, right? And from experiences. But then again, that's things we hold within, right? As a reference. And the things to be discovered, right? So, the whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them and given them, yeah, like the stability and the strength and a depth that is very rare. And it's usually linked to kind of more of a, like the divine feminine sources. So don't take that in the wrong way. We have divine feminine and divine masculine we pull from both. Again, with like, it goes the same with the light and the dark. That's just the balance, right? The balance. Anyways, whale energy is usually linked to this, and it has like, it streams from like a lot of compassion and communication. Very loud and clear, but not aggressive. We can depend on a whale personality when all seems lost. Yeah, so the ability to boost people when they're down, or somehow be that little bit of that whale song, if you will, guiding people into for comfort as well, I think would be a thing with that. So trust the, okay, wait. Oh, and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hours. So I just said that and then repeated it. What the fuck? So when in balance, calm, steady, deeply compassionate. When out of balance, kind of heavy, slips into like an old story or an old pattern or way of behaving or reacting possibly as well. And to bring into balance regular self-care. So that with the sea serpent, and like this is just a lot of emotional like regulating and releasing, and kind of like, I don't know what you are releasing really. It seems like mostly gain. Sorry guys, the crying made my nose water. My goodness. Sorry, when I was tearing up, my nose started watering. And then I can't get it to stop unless I blow it. Gee, that was too much information for you. Okay. What I see here, though, is like you're like full of ideas. You're like full of all, like literally whale-sized ideas that you want to put into action and like activate with this Kundalini. But what are you having a hard time with? I feel like it's getting caught in old patterns. Yeah, I mean, like that might be your biggest downfall when it comes to an idle mind, or like not kind of doing things out of fulfilling a purpose is what I'm hearing. So if something in your environment or your routine in your life, I'm seeing, if that goes out of, if that like lessens, or a change, like the tiniest change sets you off in a way that it's like your nervous system is preparing for battle in the gladiator dome, and like you just shut down or you get defensive, or like that's what I'm seeing is like those are your only options when you're gonna fight a lion, you know what I mean? But I mean, my brain does that to me and my nervous system when I'm going to get groceries, so we all have our issues. Just a little bit of balance, maybe pick and choose your battles too, I just heard, and make sure that you don't accidentally encourage or like antagonize or support the wrong shit because you're distracted. Remember that, like, just because, you know, living in chaos doesn't mean you have to like lose your peace over it, you know, especially if it's not yours to carry. There's a lot of like, well, past life issues, some karma, some karmatic ties that definitely need to be cut. Yeah, that's like fucking up your sacral chakra. You need to learn how to work with your energy differently. I have some exercises I can like definitely send them to you. So the situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Yeah, ask your angels to help you remember so that you can think about it, release, learn. Maybe that sometimes is the only way to release it, is kind of learning more about it, exploring it, figuring it out, navigating, putting pieces together, right? Yeah, definitely some past life fucking karma ties here. And like that can be male, female. It doesn't have to be like a relationship. It could be a thing. It could be a part of you, like an idea even. It can be anything, but you'll know what it is. So your sacral chakra. Interesting. So, I mean, definitely we need to work on your balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, because I feel like, what is something I usually say, like cocky? When does it become, when does confident become cocky? Because that is kind of a fine line, but it's important to not overstep that. So you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So pretty much exactly what we just talked about. I do feel like there's some like sensitivity to something in your diet, like food or a drink, but obviously you know that. Okay, organic foods. Shut up. Really? So, and it doesn't have to be organic, because let's be real, unless you're like the Pope or like King Tut, and if you can afford it, or if you're a Kardashian, like I can't afford a shit ton of organic food. I can grow stuff, that's an option here, but like for the most part, we have to be very careful with what we're consuming in general. And that's like, again, thoughts, ideas, fucking energies, like make sure that it's organic. Organic energies, not even such a thing anymore. Yeah, I'll take this one. I don't know, I can just hear you. That's good. That's probably good. So yeah, if you get nervous, focus on service. So putting your entire intention on answering the question. So how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. You know what? You and I have discussed this before in many, like, whatever sessions or readings or energy checkups or whatever we were doing, like you've brought this up too. So like, this is also just clarifying. And there's been times where I know like I've been down or someone else has been, and you've been like, kind of that positive light when it comes to when you care about somebody and you don't want to see them hurt or whatever, like you will do anything. And yeah, like service, acts of service are one of your love languages, and that is either receiving or providing. But I mean, I know like you kind of like to take care of people, you like to, and you know that the law of attraction, you know how it works, because like back to what I was saying, like you reminded me of that like a couple months ago, and like sure as shit it was literally happening before your eyes. And I'm sure Marcy can agree as well. Like it was just really interesting. You taught us you're inspirational, if you will. Yeah, you're profoundly clairvoyant. You already know that too. So trusting what you can, like your mind's eye, trusting in all of the signs of synchronicities, trusting your intuition, just listening to yourself, listening to all of your guides, listening to the things around you. And if your world gets a little too loud, which I think you create a lot of the time, if I'm going to be honest, like as someone who does know you on here, I mean, being louder doesn't make the message, just almost doesn't come across the way. Like if someone yells at you, do you listen to them, or are you going to listen to someone who calmly speaks to you? You know what I mean? Like that's how I always, like if someone yells at me, I just immediately am triggered and I react in not the correct way ever, because you feel attacked, right? But sometimes we have to be mindful that we make people feel that way too. So put yourself in other people's shoes too in certain situations, and treat other people how you want to be treated, and set some boundaries so that people understand where they can step and where they can't. Like what do they have access to? What areas of you are like, do you need to mend the fence a little bit, or you know what I mean? Just put salt at the doorsteps of your soul, because people definitely don't all have the greatest intentions, and there are some people that unfortunately are also powerful manifestors who, I mean, just don't have good intentions. If it's past life issues with that karmatic ties and toxic fucking connections, then it's something that you got to sit down and address. And if you don't know how to do that, or you don't know where to start or whatever, I mean, I have informational things I can send to you, or I can work with you on that. But I feel like that's something that Spirit's saying you got to do that one on your own, because it's like you've done it time and time again, but it's like the revolving door. You're the only one with the key to the door. Like you can stop it. You're the only one who is making that rotate consistently by moving through it, right? Like you get out of there and then just stop it. Like, shut it. Nobody else can move it. Yeah, you need to put a stopper on that for sure. Okay, so I don't think that... Do you want me to do tarot? That's a good combo. It's a really fun combo. Okay, I like love Cancer. I mean, my mom and my brother Cancer, I know quite a few, but they are emotional and guarded. Like, not guarded to everybody, but I don't know. I think, honestly, one of the most... Okay, Cancer, Leo cusps are... I don't know. I haven't had the greatest experience. Like, I love all the zodiacs. We all have our things. And I'm a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, so I'm a whole fucking disliked, duo on my own to others. I'm sure. I know it, actually. But that was like, anybody, I know 2 people who are those cusps. And one is male and one is female. And neither one of them is like... the male is really way harder to deal with. Anyways, but other than that, I mean, every other zodiac sign, even those ones separately, totally fine. Just male, those ones, they're very headstrong and very emotional and very imbalanced. And very intuitive, and don't listen to the intuitive. The pride gets in the way of everything, plus the emotional guarding. There's just a lot. It's a lot of person to to take in and to dissect, I guess. Water and air, yep. Cancer, Leo, cusp. Marcy, you know what? You and I are good, 100%. I'm losing my voice. No, I said the male. Like, I know a male that's like that. So, okay, first of all, work mama is the female one that I know. And then I know a male one, and he is like, well, obviously, mama's cool, so. And she's not I don't know. There's something about us, a bit of a softer... It's like a softer version of it. The men are like amplified. Anyways, easy. Did you like that, or would you like me to pull more? I just know you're kind of short and sweet. So is Shami usually. Also, because I know you're always trying to be polite. I really love when you guys know about your birth chart and like that there's more to you than just your simple zodiac, right? Is that good? I mean, I can also connect with you later and can do a deeper reading. But I'm going to have to... Who's next? Where's my pad? Humblebee and Marcy. Is Phantom still here? Probably not. I might have to take a break, though, guys. Like, how long have I been on here? Quite a while. And then I did 2 other fucking super long lives before this. Oh, I think that word is so fucking gay. Oh, I can't say that either. It's really lame, that word. Oh, I can't believe I said that word on the other panel. Okay. I don't know why I just spaced out shuffling those forever. These right here. That felt like an eternity. So... Oh, yeah, question, guys. Well, no, I'll just do them. There's only, like, what, 3 readings left? I'll do it for you guys, because you know what? I'm a woman of my word, and sometimes I don't answer my phone, and so I say I'm really easy to get a hold of, and then sometimes I'm really not. So if answers are needed now, we're going to do it now. Just saying. At least I'm honest, Okay. So anyways, back to the drawing board. Who is first out of the... We got Humblebee, we've got Marcy, and, well, Liz isn't here. right now, Miss Liz, and Phantom, I don't think. Unless they pop up, because sometimes you just Beetlejuice them into... Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, we can do it. Which oracle card do you want? Because, like, we have a few. Do you want a special one, a different one than everyone else because you just want one? That Muppet? Okay. I'm just, because it's just a one, I'm just squeezing it in, you guys. And then we're going to do... Oh, yeah, FG are on the list. But Marcy and Humblebee are first. Okay, got you. Okay, so we're going to do a quick oracle card. I'm going to find a dope deck. Because you want just one, we'll do this one, the archetypes, because at least it's a decent, like, it's a decent message in its own. Farting Bean, you're sitting on all my stuff. I miss saying that to her. Honestly, I wish you would come knock my cards over. You just don't even know, like, the things that you'll miss that sometimes irritate it. You know what I mean? Or it wasn't irritating. But my cats kind of fucking run my house, but yeah. Okay. Something about timing. Something about timing. And yes, you get a channel message just like everybody else, and I'll short and sweet it, but something about timing or feeling like rushed about something. Maybe not so much rush, but an urgency to make a decision or an urgency to change something or a time crunch. I'm just seeing a little bit of pressure with that. And, like, nothing that's driving you too crazy, but it's definitely not ignorable. Like, it's causing you some mental anguish, if you will. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, it's just my own hair. Jesus. I don't know why I just heard spooked by my own shadow. Like, are you on edge about something? Maybe it's excitement, maybe it's anticipation, maybe it's not negative. It doesn't have to be a negative kind of on the edge. It's just like, oh, I don't know. Or just like maybe just, I hate this word, but we all said it earlier, cusp of something. Like just about there. It just keeps saying just about there. And that's kind of making me annoyed. So I wonder if that's how you feel. Just because it's like... You're sick of being just about there. I just want to be there. Like, it's right there. I can see the finish line. Why the fuck can't I just go over the finish line? And maybe that's not your energy. It could be, like, say if you have a spouse. But I feel like this is pretty much... I like to do readings on you guys because they pertain to you. But sometimes spouses come up or deep-rooted or significant people. This is, like, not wanting to say anything either. It's ask and you shall receive. Taking the top one, the mask. Oh my God, this is crazy, but I mean, it's not really. Look at this. It's kind of like what I was seeing. Like you're just about there. Like it's like I'm just a fucking about. It's like 1 foot in and 1 foot out of this. I don't know, decision or change. I mean, I don't know. It's your situation, but. Exposing somebody or something, maybe not like you're tattling or like, you know, just people, or like I think masks have come off, but it's almost like half truths is also something I'm feeling and seeing. I actually have no idea what this card means in this deck because I don't really use it very often because it's like the longest fucking... Oh my God, it's due right in front of my face. Okay. I don't know why I keep grabbing that. Like, I'm actually gonna... I don't want to read it yet. Also, there's something about maybe, like, losing a piece of yourself to something that... Or, like, not feeling as vibrant. Or embracing that fucking beautiful, like, duality that we're supposed to... Like, that colorful side, but that, like... Maybe, well, like me, like, the dark side and the light side. But this could also literally mean, like, you know, the way that you... Like, everything has color, right? So, I don't know. There's just something about half of you feels empty. Half of you just doesn't feel... It's okay to lose parts of yourself in experiences. We're supposed to. I know that that sounds kind of cold, but it's exactly what it is, you know. We're being prepared for the next version of self, or the next advanced step of, or, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be that person anymore because it doesn't fit your timeline now. Like, it doesn't fit where you're going. Okay, that was weird, deep. And yeah, I'll catch up on chat. And oh, it's right there. Just a sec. Okay. Hello, Nance. Hello, Roses. Yeah, there's been a lot of crazy shit. Like, there's been things that, yeah, anyways. Welcome to the, I don't know, welcome. Just welcome. Okay. So, the mask, so the persona, the performance, and the reveal. I was just going to say welcome to the circus. It's fucking crazy. So we often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows the mask, it allows. Just it says that, like, just period, it allows, period. Okay, so I guess it allows. That's that for that. That's stupid. So the mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected, or like when this card appears, it's an enact of the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. I like that though. Well done, you saved yourself. So you are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice, embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. Weird. This is definitely a neat card. I'm not sure how this pertains to you, but I'm very curious. So, there may be mischief and deception around, and there may be others trying new masks on. So be mindful that this could be you too. Like, if you're hanging out with certain people, or there's just certain energies that have like the ability to kind of crawl under our skin and like in our brain and affect us, and we start taking on those traits or whatever, and they're not our true self, right? I don't know. It says like it's likely that you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception of bending time to trust it. Weird. Think of a mask or costume that you wore that felt empowering, marvelous, or fun. Who was it that you were? Who were you being? And is that who that you were being still within you? This went full Dr. Seuss. This is kind of like all over the place in one card. So reveals what has been suppressed, and then further conceals what is rejected when in the dark. And I don't know if you know what the masks of James Ensor, Gene Jones, and Jimmy Durham, if that has any resonance to you. Okay, so short form, because that was everywhere. There's a lot of things going on around you and have been for a long time. You are aware of the changes that you're going through, but you're also not, you're no dummy to the other things that are going on around you. I think people might take advantage of that sometimes, thinking that they have the upper hand somehow in that way, that you're distracted, or that you just, like, because you don't engage means that you don't notice. But that's not the case at all. It just means that you hold your composure well and you don't get offended as easily as others. And when you do get offended, you don't treat, like, you don't stoop to levels to get even. You don't, yeah, even. You don't get even. You don't have to. The divine will do it for you. Okay, let's move that. What do you think? Is that, like, I mean, honestly, it could go a little bit longer on that. Like, there's so much that you could dive into that. But I feel like it's self-explanatory. And oddly enough, I said it was kind of all over the place, but I think that's because of the card itself is, like, addressing a few different houses with such big information. right? It's a lot at once, but it makes sense and kind of gives you that you're not crazy. You have a headache? Well, not sure if you take Tylenol or anything like that. Probably listening to me sure the fuck isn't helping. I wouldn't listen to me if I had a headache. I'd be like, get her off of my television. I know what my voice sounds like. You didn't sleep good? Just need water. Yeah, I don't really hydrate as much as I should. I mean, I do drink water every day because you'll probably die if you don't eventually, right? But I don't drink as much as I should. And I mean, we're made up mostly of water and we need air. Honestly, the air that we breathe and the water, everything we consume. But we need to hydrate. Also, if things start failing if we don't do that. I'm not saying you're that unhydrated. I'm just saying it's like balance is good. Balance is good. Let's do... I need to stretch. Just give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay, who is now next? No audiobook page. Stab a fucking pencil into your ear. We don't nobody wants me to read the books. I think you guys are all nuts for being here and listening to me like this, especially when I'm like stoned because I'm just out there. Yes, absolutely. Everything is toxic. That goes back to the kind of Easy's reading and so many others when it was, you know, diet change, or if you don't have the ability to do so because of health conditions or whatever regulations that you cannot change certain things for sure, but you know, there's always a healthier alternative. But also, if you have trauma, we're going to consume things we're not supposed to because it's comfort and a vice. Yeah, okay, as long as you guys are all stoned too. I'm like, just feel like I'm under the microscope right now. I don't know why I'm never shy like that. It's probably because I'm just stoned as fuck. Way to be, male. Oh, we have to do some mail. If you know, you know. If you don't know and you want to know, we'll ask someone. Because we'll tell you. Someone in the chat will have to do it because my brain's already overloaded. I don't know. I'm bored with my like routine that I just got going here. So I'm gonna do something different. Long story. I don't even know why I say that because every story I have, I don't short form anything, do I? Do I do that? Do I just say I'm gonna do it and I don't do it? I feel like I don't do it and I say I'm gonna do it. Teaching you guys so many bad habits, but you're like, what are you talking about? Same age as me. Music and dance. Won't I get into trouble if I play music on here? Like on my phone through here? Because if I won't, then I will definitely play music for you. And we'll just have like a little energetic break quick because I need one. No, I won't. Are you sure? Probably. We should probably not, right? What if I turn it on quiet? I don't really listen to anything that everyone else listens to either, so probably they wouldn't even notice. Wouldn't even notice, man. No, I'm not monetized. I don't think. How do you even check that? No, I'm not. Actually, 100% I'm not, because I need like 1 billion more short watch time or something. I don't know. Oh, so you just turn on and then speak over it so it's not super clear? Is that what you're saying? Music is medicine. That's facts. Yep. Oh, thanks, KT. Dude, you're such a good mod. I don't know what some of us would honestly do without, like, that loyal dedication and, like, selflessness that you put into... Well, obviously, you know, we all play our part, but you remind me of, like, a bee or a butterfly. Just always kind of doing your little job. Like, as everywhere. The little jobs and big jobs, just everywhere. And you're very quick. Like, sometimes on purpose, you're gonna be mad, but you're gonna laugh. You'll, like, either hate it or love it. Sometimes when I'm too stoned and I'm like, I know I'm a mod pretty much everywhere like you, and I just don't want to do it. But also, you usually beat me to it. So there's, like, lots of times where I've, like, scrambled to do it because they'll be like, crisis, help, panic, right? Order in the court, if you will. And then it's like, you're just so quick to the draw that there's no, it's not like a competition. There's just no beating you or winning that draw. That's, like, your thing. You do it super well. So I just, like, on purpose now, just take forever until you just do it. Because I know you'll do it, and then I still get that free time, I guess. It's not a responsibility if you're there. Which also isn't fair for you, but, like, you're just quick. I think everyone here can agree with that. She's just on top of it. Well, that's cool, right? And being accepted everywhere too, and, like, recognized for the hard work you put in everywhere. I mean, some people probably don't. What I missed? Nothing. Me babbling about, I don't know, everything. And you guys unfortunately listening. You need to make better life choices because look where you're hanging out and look at what you're listening to. This is a mess. A happy mess, a joyful mess, but maybe that's why you're here. So just remember that even if you're a mess, you might be somebody's sunshine still. And that light shines through garbage and darkness too. And mushrooms grow in shit. So, I mean, there's some positivity for you. Okay, my mind's in a better place. Yeah, but would you actually do it over? Like, I would probably, knowing what you know now, and knowing where some of these things that we would probably want to change or alter from our past to make our future better. But honestly, I think that, I don't know, I probably wouldn't choose anything different. I mean, I must have chose that to experience that with that person or that place or that thing, that experience in general was meant to be that way. And I really hate some of the things that I went through, but I don't mind the person it made me. Hello, Ethereal. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, being an artist, that helps me to focus and just all kinds of things. And also just know, like, your mental health matters, and it's, you know, there's more people out there than we remember or we think in, like, our lower times, right? Sham, you want me to play? If I get in trouble over Audio Slave, I'm gonna be mad, bro. I'm just kidding. Yes, I can. I don't... This camouflages into everything. And it was worse before, but I made Grace bedazzle it because I was like, well, I'll find it. I'll be able to catch it out, like, little flash out of my... No, it doesn't. Fucking didn't work. And now hair just gets kind of stuck to it. Yeah. Yeah, Nance, that's a great point. Everybody's making really good points. Okay, Easy says no music. You guys hash this out and let me know when you come to a consensus. Sham, Easy, you go ahead. I guess, yeah, like a divorce, like that hurts. But instead, what did I hear today? I'm just trying to remember this quote. I saved it, but if I leave here, it'll end. So he said, it's like, oh, instead of looking at it as a break up, it's actually a breakthrough, right? Which, you know, you don't do it for anybody but you. And a lot of the time, even just putting a new idea in your mind, having to go through a certain experience that's similar, you might make it like a monumental difference just with that one thought. Yeah, I like who I am. You know, the dark parts, the sad parts, the happy. Like I like all versions of myself. And I had to remind myself not long ago that we can miss versions of ourselves, but like they're not really gone. They're still fucking a part of the version you are now. You're just always taking little souvenirs of yourself, right? You don't need the whole thing. You don't need the whole experience. You just needed those little lessons. You just needed those little feelings, those little memorable points for your soul to take. Mm-hmm. And like, yes, matters of the heart. It's honestly, nothing really works. We're human beings. Who made us? Like, what is going on? Oh my goodness. And then having to like have a soul that's this deep, like vast, well, no one really knows quite what it is. Well, just this great force of energy, of life, right? Of the only way that a body can exist, but and the only way that a soul can exist is the body. And they can't, like, I don't get it. I think that the creator was drunk with his buddies and he's like, huh, watch this one. And they're like playing a game, but making all of us, or like creating these scenarios and these people and these things. And definitely we were not made from sobriety or like the sound of mind. We got some problems for sure. Unless they're like, we're going to make a hybrid. And then we just turn into a low brid of a very much once advanced, like 3,000-year-old, 10-foot tall, very, very, like, what a celestial being would be the only thing I can think of to say that isn't freaky, because they're not nice to look at, but yeah, 100%. Your soul chooses, like, we're just a skin Uber that doesn't get paid, that bruises and expires, which is like meat from the grocery store, deli meat on a camping trip. By the end of the trip, no good. Well, all right, let's get this on the go. My brain is like, I don't want to though. We're hungry. Do you guys get hungry and you can't focus? It's like when you have to pee really bad and you can't focus. Pretty much anything in extreme will make me just not focus. That's my... She's a 10, but she's a distracted, unemotional idiot. Yeah. Okay. Little hippie mama is tired, so we're gonna breeze a little bit faster through this. Who are we at? I do need your help. I don't have the mental capacity. And also, thank you so much for always being there to do that for me. Because you're not an assistant. Well, kind of. You do provide great assistance. Okay, well, Bumblebee, Marcy. Okay, maybe what I'll do, okay, let me eat, because I can't focus, and then I'll get cranky, and I do want to give you guys the respect of, like, a nice... Yeah, no, that's okay. So we're going to have a little break. I do know that the people that do want and have been waiting for a reading, like I said, for the most part, like Mars, I can do a personal reading for you. Humblebee, I can do a personal reading for you. Phantom, you're not here right now. Liz, you're not here right now. And anybody in between that I missed, like, later today, but it's only like 2 people. I just want to give you girls a good reading, and I feel like I won't give you the best reading. Not that I suck at it, but because my mind is hungry and my stomach's growling, and that's distracting me. Okay, sounds good. So I'm going to take a break, you guys. I love you to the moon and back, and I appreciate all of these minutes, hours, whatever that you've spent here. And I will come back on a little bit later because it's supposed to rain, so once again, your girl will probably not be able to go golfing, which immediately angered me. See, the hanger sharks are swimming in my head. And I have the munchies, obviously, because I'm fucking baked. Okay, I love you guys. I'm gonna go. Bye-bye. I'll see you in a few.